Networked KYC is an innovative concept that streamlines the onboarding process for clients that are being onboarded by multiple service providers. This often arises in client relationships in international finance centers, also known as IFCs. By facilitating secure data sharing between different parties in the onboarding chain, Networked KYC removes friction and eliminates the need for manual rekeying of data. To see Networked KYC in action, let's consider the case of a high net worth individual using an IFC to manage their wealth. This individual might first engage with a professional services firm for advice on how to structure their assets. This initial step requires the client to be onboarded by the professional services firm, which will likely refer them to a trust or corporate services provider to create the recommended structure. They must then be onboarded again from scratch by the TCSP before service delivery can begin. Finally, the structure created on their behalf will need to be onboarded by a bank to establish account facilities. This process is tedious for all parties involved, as it involves rekeying data manually, and it is especially inconvenient for the client who has to provide the same KYC information multiple times. When any of the parties needs to update KYC information, the whole process must be completed from scratch with each separate party. Networked KYC transforms this repetitive manual process. If the client agrees, once they have been onboarded by the professional services firm, their KYC information can be securely and electronically shared with the TCSP and the bank. Each service provider can then apply their own risk model to the KYC data. Only the relevant KYC information is shared, and it is pre-populated into the relevant fields of the receiving party's system, rather than being sent as a static PDF. Permissions and data sharing are managed with a focus on GDPR compliance, ensuring data is shared securely and with the client's documented consent. Networked KYC enables the process of setting up a structure to be done in as little as a week from start to finish, compared to a typical timeline measured in months. Clients benefit from a simplified and convenient onboarding process, which enhances their overall experience and improves retention rates. Service providers benefit from a reduced time to revenue, as they can start billing clients earlier and simultaneously avoid rekeying data. Additionally, when KYC updates are required, this can be done automatically by one member of the chain, which then shares the results with the other parties. This faster and more efficient process becomes a key competitive differentiator for banks and firms involved in the chain, reducing client frustration and enhancing compliance. As the creator of the nKYC concept, the KYC 360 Customer Lifecycle Platform is the first provider anywhere to offer networked KYC at scale. Our established relationships with banks, professional services firms, and TCSPs make us the ideal choice for a seamless onboarding process. And the possibilities are not limited to IFCs. Any business that collaborates with introducers or intermediaries to gather client KYC can benefit. Learn more by booking a discovery call with us at kyc360.com.